We've been talking quite a bit about the tropics. You have the free First Alert weather app. Perhaps you've scrolled down to the tropics. And earlier today, you may have noticed that Umberto, still a major Category 4 hurricane, was joined by tropical storm Imelda. So we first alerted you that we would see these two storms form. So as it stands right now, Umberto still a Category 4, Imelda still a tropical storm. But what happens here is they both move north, and as they do so, typically we'd be a little concerned about how close they would get to the eastern seaboard of the U.S. and New England. But we'll have this front that comes through midweek, and that will actually cause both Umberto and Imelda to curve back out to sea and away from the United States, with high pressure setting up across New England. And even with that front crossing Connecticut, we do not see any chance for showers over the next 7 days. Look at this. No rain expected for 7 days straight. So First Alert Live radar scanning right now. Nothing really here to show you, and we don't expect that to change for another week. It was warm today. 85 degrees for the Hartford area, 2 degrees shy of the record, and it is still fairly warm out right now. Perhaps you ended up at the beach today. Joey did, and snapped this picture of the sunset at Groton Long Point. A gorgeous day to get out there and spend some time outdoors, especially if you enjoy those summer-like days. Here's a live look at our iCam in New Haven right now. It's still 72 degrees in the Elm City. We're overlooking the green here. Skies are clear. Temperatures are dropping. Forecast to fall to the 50 to 55 degree range inland, maybe some upper 40s across northwestern Connecticut, and 55 to 60 along the shoreline, which is warm for this time of year by about 5 degrees above where we typically would be. If you wanted to do some yard work tomorrow, we'll still see temperatures peaking between 75 and 80, much more typical of early September compared to late September. But with high pressure in control tomorrow, we are dry. And watch as this front drops south. No showers, so there's a little bit of increasing cloudiness tomorrow. And then we actually clear the clouds out on Tuesday. There's Umberto right before it gets deflected away from us as high pressure gets ready to settle back in. So this is Tuesday, 7 p.m. that we're looking at, and things are going to be rather dry. And even with the dry forecast, we don't see too much of an increase in pollen count. Ragweed and sagebush are the ones you have to worry about this time of year. First Alert 7-day forecast does show that as we're trapped between that incoming high pressure and those tropical systems, it'll be a bit breezy Wednesday. But look at the temperatures here, only peaking in the 60s Wednesday and Thursday. We want to draw your attention here to Friday morning, 39 degrees. Not out of the question that some isolated frost could even be possible. Normal high for tomorrow is 70 degrees. We'll be above that. And just as a point of reference, the first frost typically happens in northwestern and northeastern Connecticut between October 1st and 10th. So this really isn't all that unusual. Temperatures will rebound back into the 70s Friday. Shoreline highs will be near 80 the next couple of days, 60s on Wednesday and Thursday, low 70s Friday. By Saturday and Sunday, the first weekend of October, things are looking bright and warm.